Hello and welcome to my presentation on appreciative inquiry and its application in the workplace. As evidence suggests, occupational therapists are susceptible to workplace fatigue just as many other healthcare professionals are. This presentation will introduce the concept of appreciative inquiry and its potential use as a strategy for combating workplace fatigue among occupational therapists. Appreciative inquiry was developed by David Cooperrider and Suresh Srivastava in the mid-1980s as a method of organizational development in which the best of what is made better. Appreciative inquiry is a model for positive, inclusive, and strategic decision-making within organizations and is based on the assumption that something good already exists in every organization. Through best practices and positive stories, appreciative inquiry works to strengthen organizational relationships. Appreciative inquiry is a facilitated process that brings people together to focus on identifying what is working well in organizations, analyzing why it works well, and then doing more of it. Appreciative inquiry involves progression through 5 phases. Each phase poses questions to encourage positive thinking and participant interaction. The process of appreciative inquiry is a shift from looking at problems and deficiencies to focusing instead on strengths and successes. This means that organizations shift their focus to their strengths in order to benefit from what works best rather than rejecting what does not work. Phase 1 of appreciative inquiry is the defining phase, which involves defining the focus of inquiry. Before you can analyze a situation, you need to define what it is you are looking at. A question in this phase may include, what change do we want to make? Phase 2, the discovery phase, focuses on uncovering and acknowledging strengths and what is already good. A question in this phase may include, what strengths do we have in this area? Phase 3, the dream phase, involves articulating wishes, hopes, and aspirations for the future. A question in this phase may include, what 3 wishes do we have for the future? Phase 4, the design phase, involves making decisions about how to deliver the dream. A question may include, what are the most important things we need to do to achieve the dream? Phase 5, the destiny or delivery phase, involves planning and committing to actions to deliver the dream. Possible questions may include, what am I going to do to make this happen? Appreciative inquiry has been applied in the following industries, including the business sector, healthcare organizations, social nonprofit organizations, educational institutions, and government operations. Evidence-based research suggests appreciative inquiry is an effective tool for change in these industries. As of yet, there is no research on applying appreciative inquiry in the workplace of occupational therapy. Now I will present a simplified case study to illustrate the application of appreciative inquiry as a tool for combating workplace fatigue among occupational therapists. The process may be facilitated by a clinical lead or department manager of occupational therapy services and presented as a workshop series to occupational therapist team members. The following slides will illustrate progression through the 5 phases of appreciative inquiry. Phase 1, define the topic or focus of inquiry. Recall in appreciative inquiry, we are not focusing on fixing the problem of workplace fatigue. We need to put a positive spin on something negative. A question for managers to ask occupational therapists, what are we here to explore? A possible response may include, how can we support a healthy lifestyle for occupational therapists at work? Or, why is it important for team members to have a healthy lifestyle? Phase 2, discover existing strengths and what the team members are most proud of. A question for managers to ask occupational therapists, what are we currently doing as individuals to live a healthy lifestyle? Or, what are we currently doing as an organization to encourage healthy living among our staff? Possible responses would include, as individuals we exercise, eat well, read books, socialize. As an organization, we encourage lifelong learning experiences, teamwork, and vacation time. Phase 3, dream about what the future would be like if strengths could be fully utilized. A question for managers to ask occupational therapists, what would your workday look like if all employees were supported by the organization in living a healthy lifestyle? Possible responses would include engaged staff, a positive mood among team members, supportive work environment, positive interactions with clients and staff. Phase 4, the design phase, where participants take what they have learned in the discovery and dream phases and explore what should be. A question for managers to ask occupational therapists, what can we do to achieve the future scenario of a workplace community that lives a healthier lifestyle? Possible responses may include bike to work, healthy meal choices, mindfulness meditation, a team running, walking, or biking group, and even sleep education. Phase 5, delivery phase, where participants take ownership and make plans to implement and sustain change. A question for managers to ask occupational therapists. What is our game plan for implementing these changes to promote healthy lifestyles? Possible responses may include assigning occupational therapists to the following: Michelle to organize a mindfulness group, Christina a running group, Shauna a sleep education seminar, Megan a bike to work group, and Karen to organize healthy meal options at lunch, and Kayla as a resource person providing support for other lifestyle changes. This case study was a simplified example of how appreciative inquiry may be applied to help combat workplace fatigue among occupational therapists. I hope the presentation has generated more ideas on how appreciative inquiry may be implemented to help support a healthy working environment for all occupational therapists. Thank you.